welcome everyone to your Friday edition of the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Pinarski here, happy to be with you all as we count down the top 8 stories of the day. We'll get you a look at your weekend planner and the weather that you can expect this weekend in about 5 minutes or so. But first, our top story of the day. We are again opening up the Daily 8 with the latest on the horrific wildfires that continue to spread across the Los Angeles area. Nearly 180,000 people so far have been ordered to evacuate their homes and get to safety at this time, including some Grand Rapids natives who live out there in the area now. We spoke to a few of them last night who thankfully have made it out of danger. They described the scenes and panic as they made their escape. They called the fires apocalyptic. Our parent company Nexstar has partnered with the American Red Cross to help bring in donations for those impacted. If you would like to help, we do have links on how to do just that right now over on woodtv.com. A woman who illegally possessed a pink handgun that a child brought into a Grand Rapids elementary school has been sentenced. Chelsea Berkeley pled guilty to being a felon in possession of a firearm back in September after her then fiance's son brought the unloaded gun into Cesar E. Chavez Elementary School. Thankfully, nothing came of the incident as school officials were able to confiscate the weapon shortly after it was brought into the building. Berkeley was given a year in jail for the crime and was credited for 111 days that she has already served. We head to Van Buren County now, Porter Township more specifically for this next story. This is video from the Van Buren County Sheriff's Office that shows deputies rescuing a driver who had been freezing alone in the woods for several hours. The man had crashed his car and then wandered into the woods after suffering what police called may have been a medical incident. They then became lost in the woods. Thankfully, though, the deputies who responded to the scene were able to follow the man's footsteps and find him in the snow there. Deputies were seen on video bringing the man into a patrol car to warm him up as he was already showing signs of hypothermia. He was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment. Several school districts across Michigan are dealing with the impacts after a cybersecurity breach last month. According to PowerSchool, a software company that many of these schools use, the potential hack came on December 28th and it involved unauthorized data from PowerSchool's student information system. The schools are now working with the company to see if their information had been compromised as the investigation is still ongoing. Officials at schools say that they will be sending more information as well as updates on this incident to parents to keep them in the loop. And bird flu is continuing to make headlines, not just here in West Michigan, where a recent outbreak occurred in Ottawa County, but also in other parts of the country. A person died from the virus in Louisiana earlier this week. The CDC says that since the 2022 outbreak of avian influenza, 133 million poultry have been impacted, along with 900 plus dairy herds and 66 people as well. This has left many here in Michigan looking to contain the spread to avoid any other possible contaminations. This includes farm flocks and your average backyard chickens. MDARD is taking extra precautions as well now to help avoid additional cases in the state. Switching gears now and looking ahead to the weekend and all of the fun events and activities happening across West Michigan. Your one place to find the top events is over on woodtv.com. Inside this week's weekend planner, the Grand Rapids Rise are back in action with their home opener this Sunday. Fans in attendance will also get a free t-shirt. World of Winter, the annual festival, is back for a 6th year. Starting today, you can see all of the displays, and an official opening ceremony will be happening tomorrow. And all weekend at the Grand Rapids Public Library, you can take part in the children's book sale and really stock up those bookshelves. Those events and more can be found over on our website. And what kind of weather can we expect for all of these fun events? Well, let's find out. Here is Storm Teammate meteorologist Sarah Flynn.
And happy Friday, West Michigan. Snow continues to come down across the region. We will see this pretty consistently as we head throughout the afternoon and evening as it continues to spread north, but this is part of a much bigger system. Look at this cold front bringing snow as far south as northern Alabama and portions of Georgia out there. For us, that winter weather advisory does remain in effect as that snow continues to come down, especially the heaviest right now near and south of about I-94. That continues through Saturday morning, has various expiration times, but we're expecting a widespread 2 to 5 inches. Temperatures today will be frigid. We'll be below that freezing temperature of 28 with your high, and then tonight slipping into those low 20s. Your 8-day forecast has more snow chances. Our next system comes Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The lake effect component will kick in there. Colder behind the system with highs in the upper teens to low 20s and a relatively drier end to our week.
All right, thanks, Sarah. And we end things today with the best news I've ever reported on here on the Daily 8. Girl Scout cookie season is finally upon us. People wait all year long to buy those delicious treats from the Girl Scouts. We actually spoke to the CEO earlier today on the live desk to talk about the season and why it's so important to the organization. 2 cookies will actually be discontinued after this year, the s'mores and the toastiers. So if you're a fan of either of those, you should really stack up this time around. We will also have links for you to find your nearest site, which you can find right now